Hey folks, welcome back to Game Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course, stream for fun. Today, we're taking a look at Metal Gear Solid Delta. Now, I have heard about severe performance issues, and that's what I want to check on today. I won't do my initial look yet, or like a kind of like further in, or maybe even final review, but the game is pretty long. We'll see. And there is a lot of content that I got to do on the channel, but I do want to check their performance itself, because I want to see if they fix this. This is, I don't know, probably about a week after launch now, maybe about a week and a half. Oh, no, probably about a week and a half. Let's see, what is today? September 10th is the date today. And I want to just see if they fix this, because, man, if they have screwed this, oh my gosh, it's going to be brutal. But I do want to start sharing a little bit about this. So, yeah, quality mode is going to be native 1440p, and it's going to be a dynamic 4K. But see, the thing that I'm still frustrated with in the general industry is that we don't get native 4K. Like, I feel like I've been lied to, and other people I think should too, since the 1X, which was a while ago. Frame rate's going to be 30. Performance is going to be 1080p, which is, quote, dynamic 4K, and it's going to prioritize this frame rate. So yeah, this is going to be a very heavily demanding game on Xbox Series X. And I don't even know if the S could actually run this. We'll have to see. Maybe Digital Foundry did something on it. But yeah, we'll do performance, absolutely. Yeah, let's get started. I'm very excited for this, but I'm also worried that this performance is just going to be a mess. And yeah, we'll watch the cutscenes. I mean, we'll be checking the cutscenes as well as the experience itself.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Oh, we had some texture popping right there. I don't know if you saw that. The mark on the cigar.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
The detail is crazy, though. Look at that.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
From the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from...
Yeah, you can't even really see the pictures too well. Would have been nice if they had redone that. See, I noticed when they looked out in the cutscene that a lot of this was all blurred out. And it is crazy to me that we still have a game that's 1080p, and it just... I think it just goes to show that trying to hit 60... trying to have, you know, resolution be high and ray tracing and stuff. Consoles just can't handle it. Not even close. Not even PlayStation 5 Pro. Any console, period. And I think we're going to also max out the Switch 2 as well, actually, pretty quickly. I mean, we got to see that, excuse me, with Elden Ring. on the Switch 2, and we also got to see that with another game recently, though I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, visually, when the camera's not moving, or at least objects that are pretty close, it looks good. It looks good. It doesn't look great, but it looks, yeah, it looks good. I'm glad too that we have some changes in controls. I'm totally missing something here, aren't I? It's been forever since I played this. Can I get up there? Oh, I can't take those mushrooms yet. That sucks. One thing, too, with the better graphics is while it is nice, it's also going to make things quite a bit more challenging. Because things are going to look so real. It's going to be hard to see things. Wow. So yeah, the whole, like, cutscenes and talking, it's like 35 minutes. That's insane. That right there is the reason why some people don't play these games. And yeah, I don't blame them at all. It's a lot of time. That's why some people, too, don't play Final Fantasy. Takes too long. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know. That doesn't... Let me see. Even just here, I have a counter that you guys can't see, but I pulled it up on my TV. I have a LG C4. And I'm already having frame drop. Gow, mother dang, dude. This sucks. It's not horrible. It's about 10% of a drop. Supposed to be running 59, 60 frames, and I'm running 51, 54. God, mother danged it. 47. Holy cow, dude. Oh my word. Right here, this is a consistent... Even with the creatures moving, the alligators, it's changing the frame rate. Right here. So, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah. Man, and this is on performance mode. Oh my word, you've got to be kidding. Oh, one thing that will help a little bit is to slow down your aim sensitivity. But still, even here on the menu, I'm getting 42, 44 frames. And this is with VRR on, by the way. $41. Holy cow. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. This is not is there... Yeah, there's an animal there. Bravo. Wasn't there a grenade here or something? I have no idea. Yeah, this is awful. Even in first-person view, just panning the camera, I'm starting at about 58, dropping down to 55, 42, 47. The sky is stable, of course, but yeah, as soon as you're looking at the water, and it even doesn't look that good. Like this is, oh man, this is crazy. Is he drowning? Okay. Yeah, the game is dead to me. Oh my gosh, okay. Death by mud, that's cool. Man, this is crazy though. Yeah, that performance... So yeah, 52, 53... Yeah, the frame rate dropped. Now this is really... Oh my word, some of the boss fights, man. They have area of effect. Some of the boss fights are pretty big. And we're not even... Why? Gosh. I think this is an Unreal Engine. I'm going to have to check to make sure, but this is, again, one of the biggest complaints for Unreal Engine is that the frame rates and the devs, they don't know how to optimize. Now, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, that's an Unreal Engine, and it actually runs pretty good during the entire game, having tested that myself. But then there's a lot of other ones, like Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, and probably this game, and along with... I'm even getting some, like, screen tearing right there in the tree line every once in a while. That's crazy, man. And even just panning my camera, you know, I'm going down to 42, 41. I haven't hit 30s yet, but this is not a very big area. And, you know, that'll continue to be a problem. So, yeah, this is not... yeah, this is not good. And then coupled with how good everything looks, everything is going to look pretty realistic. So you're going to struggle trying to find things and see things compared to the original. You're going to be having that frame rate drop. I think you'll actually have worse frames than the original. And, you know, they put out... Volume 1 collection as well for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So yeah, the button layout is weird, which they haven't fixed. As far as I know, they haven't patched a single thing that I've been able to find. But like, this looks like crap. Especially on current TV sets. This looks really, really bad. And I'm streaming this at 720p on a 1080p TV setting. And it still looks like trash because all of this is 480. Like, it's really bad. And it looks worse than the original does. The pixelation is worse. Just like his, like, Liquid's face, you can't even see it because it's just lip pixeling all over the place. It's so nasty. So there you can finally see his face. But yeah, they didn't want to put any work into this at all. And it's so incredibly frustrating. And then that's what we get to see with Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's there. It works okay.
Colonel.
But like, it's a freaking mess. And like, they didn't change anything with anything. I can't go widescreen. I can't do nothing. But yeah, there's no way to access the menu. There's nothing. And this was a real disappointment, you know, playing this and being like, wow, they literally did nothing. And I wish they would have remastered this. At least remastered. Now, Delta is a remake. Okay, they're completely redoing everything from scratch in a different engine, but again, it's just, it looks awful. And yeah, Konami's gotta stop doing this because I don't want what they're giving. It's not worth the price tag. Yeah. had to do it. And the thing that sucks about those ports is that those ports, too, also have low frame rates, don't have anything really redone. It's literally just ported right over, like Metal Gear Solid 1 is literally the PlayStation 1 port with pretty much nothing done to it, and it's ridiculous. And to try to sell that for, you know, basically $20 a game, it's just like, man, screw you guys. There it goes. It's over. I blame it on frame rate. So, man, yeah, that is a disappointing thing, though, with the game. It could definitely... People expected better. And I'll even say, too, with the collector's edition that was $200, people have shown the figurine online, and this is a $200. Now, there's some other stuff that, of course, comes with it, but the main thing that you're buying is the diorama. And what is hilarious is some of these are already coming up on sale for about $140, $150 US, which is pretty hilarious. But, and this is a little bit of a better close-up, but like you can see with the eyes and some other stuff, like this is not good. There's not even any texture on the beard. It's completely smooth there. And someone just like hand painted this, and there's just not a lot of texture to the entire thing. There's a little bit of tread there on the boots, but it's not very good, but nothing on the clothes. Even the knife is miscolored because the part of the handle is black. I mean, again, this is not great. And then when we take a look at the diorama itself, again, it doesn't really look that good either. This is some really stiff bushes right here. And I guess there's like two different versions. That's what I'm gathering from this. Or maybe this is what was actually promoted. Maybe this is the promotionary material. But still, like, the ferns look better, but this is all just plugged into a plastic base. And then this looks like some train set stuff. Some foliage. And some people, too, didn't even have theirs actually standing up. It was, like, tipped over, and the vinage just kind of looks glued on. The detail of the tree actually looks fairly good. But, yeah, again, it doesn't really look good. And this is incredibly frustrating. And some people, too, they're also complaining that this is coming to them damaged. It's not necessarily just the box. It's also stuff that's not completely perfect like it should be, even in the diorama itself. So this was just not worth it. There's nothing about the Delta game so far that's really been good. This is crazy, and I don't understand. I got to get this out there. I don't understand why we have a game console generation that cannot get games to perform, where devs cannot optimize or don't have the time. That's an issue too. Publishers don't allow enough time for the optimization to happen. And then two games are taking way too long to make on top of it. So I feel like the quality is down, and then we're now, some of them are wanting us to pay now $80. Now Xbox has walked that back just for this year so far with any of their releases, thankfully. So thanks for people not pre-ordering and stuff Outer Worlds 2, because they've walked back the $80 price tag back to $70, which makes them look like a good guy, but I still think that's too much for video games. And then all of the other releases too, first-party Xbox through this holiday is also going to be $70. They've also confirmed that. But taking a look at Metal Gear Solid Delta, like this is supposed to be a remake, and it runs like trash. And if there's any and there are some boss fights later where some of the environments are bigger, some of the environments have AoE in them, and some other stuff. And if I have to time my CQC combat, having those blips and tears and anti-aliasing issues, which I imagine those will also crop up if there's enough action going on, that's just going to be frustrating. It's going to be like a Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, right? And yeah, that's going to be quite the bummer. And I don't expect this. I don't expect this from a remake. I don't expect this from a game with such a legendary IP. And I don't expect this from Konami, but maybe with the last several iterations that they've done, maybe this is what we should expect, because it's not Hideo Kojima anymore. It's corporate. It's corporate Konami, right? And this is this is what they're making, and this is what they're doing, and this is what they're putting out. That's just frustrating. So yeah, this is a disappointment for me. I was really hoping this was going to be better. It'll still be fun to play. I still think visually it looks good. But yeah, this is why some people don't like Unreal Engine. It's just not working out super good. So thanks for tuning in, folks. You can always follow me at GamingGarbage22 over at YouTube. There's a bunch of playlists there. You can always just poke around and take a look. And if something's not for you, don't worry about it. There's various videos that I do generally every week. From gaming news, initial looks, performance kind of looks at like this. Though, of course, mine isn't like super top of the notch. But if you do want performance stuff, definitely go to Digital Foundry. And also, oh no, it's Alex for PC stuff. Also, Digital Foundry for like Xbox or PlayStation. Digital Foundry is really, really good on YouTube if you've never found them before. So, also, too, you can follow me at Twitch at Don't Tread on Thee. And then, yeah, when I'm playing video games, I definitely chat with you guys. And I'm also going through Chronos: The New Dawn. You guys voted for that as the game to review this year. And when I've gotten in far enough, I'll do my initial look. And then when I've finished the game, I'll do my final review. And I'll stream the entire thing. And there'll be a playlist for that, too. So if you're interested, you can take a look at that. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah, I am just ultimately disappointed with this. This is frustrating. This shouldn't be a problem. It definitely should be optimized. I would hope they would make some patches. Again, they've already had about 2 weeks. And so far, we don't have anything. So I don't even know if they're really going to want to fix this. They didn't fix their volume collection. They didn't care about that. So I doubt they're really going to care about this either. They've gotten their sales. And then, yeah, the Panorama collection for $200, that's pretty worthless too. It's just bad. Just the quality of Konami. I don't know what the frick they're doing, but yeah, the quality of Konami is just going downhill. And the companies that they're working with don't have good quality either. And boy, they better change that, because this is not worth $70. Not in my opinion. Shouldn't be having those problems. Shouldn't be having those issues. And then yeah, $200 for the collection. That's not worth $200 either. Maybe $100. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll see you guys on the next one.